Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Karen's Kitchen. I'm a little late today, I understand, because I just now got my prep work done. I should have started my prep work sooner, thinking, well, I won't have much prep work to do with this, but I had a lot more to do than I thought. So I'm just now finishing up my prep work. So just bear with me. I'm in here by 2 o'clock. That's what I wanted to be. So I just had to do my onions and garlic and stuff. Let me go ahead and share this out. Hi, good to see everybody that's come in here. My daughter, Vanita, those that are all my followers. I appreciate every one of you coming on here today. This is awesome. You guys are amazing. I love each and every one of you. It's because of you that I come in here every day and I do these periscopes, because you're here for me and I appreciate that. Ricky Lynn, just coming on. Okay, I've got this plugged in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my 2 cups of rice, and I did rinse it. I didn't have to soak them, but I did rinse it. And this is jasmine rice. If you use brown rice, it's going to take a little longer to cook than your jasmine rice will. And I almost didn't have enough of jasmine rice, but I got a little bit left. So I'll have to buy some more again. I'd rather use jasmine rice than brown rice. Brown rice is going to take a lot longer to cook. This only takes 5 minutes, 4, 5, or 6 minutes. And then 2 cups of water. So I'll get my water. I'm supposed to saute first, but I'm not going to even worry about it. Well, now let me go ahead and do that. Let me dump this out. And I forgot to saute my onions in that first. That would be the smart thing to do. So let me go ahead and see if I can get this put back in here. I forgot all about that. That's easy to do. I'm so used to doing everything willy-nilly that I forgot. So you just have to bear with me. I'll get this out of here and I'll put my oil in here. I just happen to remember I have to saute this stuff first. The only thing I'm not putting in here is jalapeños. I'm not putting those in here. That's pretty much about it all out. There's a little bit in the bottom. That's okay. I'll just sit this here. Okay. Now, I'm going to put this on sear. And see how much oil do I need. It says 1 tablespoon of olive oil. And I will get my olive oil. I get this hot first, and then I'm going to do the onion and the garlic. Well, at least I remembered that at the last minute. So you put in your, add in the garlic and jalapenos. It said jalapenos, so give it a stir. Add in the chopped onions. Well, they said to dice them. That's why I diced them. Saute the onions until start just about 3 to 5 minutes. So one place it says chopped, the other one it says diced. Oh, say it's a cup of diced onion. What I did is I just took 1 onion. I didn't even measure it out. It's supposed to be a cup of onion. I just used 1 whole onion. Oh, thank you everybody coming in here. So I didn't measure it out as well. I just use whatever onion I have, and not bother measuring it out. I didn't have a lot of time. So while this is heating up, I'm just going to cut this down a little bit more. I probably could put it in the chopper, but I think this will work fine. Because when it goes into the, cooks in here anyway, it's going to cook it down anyway. So it doesn't really matter. Oh, now it's getting hot. So I'm going to go ahead and put the onion in here. It says, oh, garlic. Here's my garlic, and I did 3 cloves of garlic. And then I'm going to add the onion. Feel free to measure out the onion. I just didn't take the time to do that. I just used one whole onion. I'll just put this on 3 to 5 minutes. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. Let me put this on my timer and put it on 4 minutes. Okay, there we go. Okay. I'm not using any meat. There's no meat. This is going to be a burrito bowl. I'm not using any meat. I'm vegan, so there's no meat in here whatsoever. What I'm using in place of the meat is jasmine rice. That's what I'm using in place of the meat. It says vegan. Vegans do not eat meat. So that person that asked that, I just thought I'd clarify that. I'm not using any meat whatsoever. I'm just going to stir this and kind of get this so it doesn't want to stick to the bottom. And then let's see what I have to do. Okay. It's chopped olives. It calls for chopped olives, but they're optional, and I didn't buy olives. So you call it for 2 cups of peppers. Jasmine rice. Actually, this recipe calls for white rice. And I don't have white rice. I only have jasmine rice or brown rice. So I looked at the reviews, and now somebody asked him if he can use the brown rice, and he said, yes, you can. However, with regular long grain brown rice, it's going to take a lot longer than 5 minutes. It's different than the jasmine rice. So I can put this on here, because I think the brown rice itself has to be in there about 15. Okay, good. And I post this up. I've got a vegan Facebook page that I post all my recipes up into. Anyway, I was saying, it called for 2 cups of colorful peppers. I happen to have 1 red and 1 orange. Now, there is more orange here than there's red, because the red was a small one, but the orange was huge. So I just measured it out in here, and I ended up having a little bit more orange and red, but I think it's going to be really pretty. I really think so. I was telling my ex-husband, I says, he planted some peppers, and I told him, I says, let it ripen from green. Let it go red, because it says it'll taste better red than it will green. I don't buy the green peppers anymore unless the recipe calls for it. Still got it. Let's put this on 4 minutes, so it's got a little bit more than a minute and a half to go. So welcome to everybody coming in. What's your weather doing today? You guys real hot? We're going to be pretty warm today. We're going to get 90, like I said, we're going to get 90 next week. And then we're going to cool down to 60. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. Long time no see, Timus. Good to see you. I like burrito. I like burritos, but you don't have to put this on a tortilla, corn tortilla or flour tortilla. Just put it into a bowl. So I got me a big bowl. I can put it into a white bowl. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes, it is. 92 and sunny. Ha! Oh, you are warm where you're at, Vanita. Windy and rain on the way. Oh, yeah. 79, sunny in North Carolina. What are you making? I'm making a vegan burrito bowl, which the meat replacement is rice. They say they call for white rice in here, but since I don't use white rice, I have jasmine rice. I decided to use that. So, and I'm going to buy some more when I get back there. Because my jasmine, I've got brown rice. I could have used that too, but I want to use the jasmine rice. I kind of like save the brown rice for rice flour. That's why I had that. I'd rather use the jasmine rice in my recipes and save the brown rice for flour. It works better that way, because I do make my own rice flour when necessary. Because there are some recipes that call for it. Okay, this is almost done, so I've got to go ahead and take this off and cancel this anyway. Cancel this. All right. Okay, let me shut that off. All right. Now, let's see. Okay, add in the bell peppers, corn. Okay. Whoops, I got to put in my water. I'll put my water in here. Okay, I'll do this, and then I'll add in the water. I'll do it. Let's see. Let's add in the bell peppers. the corn. I haven't got the corn measured out, but I'll measure out the corn. Okay. Let's see. A cup of corn. All right. And I'll just put it in here. This is corn I bought today that is frozen. You can use frozen or fresh. The readable ones, it's a lot easier to measure in here because you don't have to really look too hard to see what your measurement is. Okay. Now, black beans, just a can of black beans. And these are organic. They've been drained. I'm going to throw this can away. Now, when it comes to things like this, black beans are fine, but I just don't like them in burgers and stuff. Rice, and my rice. Okay, I'll add my rice in here. My two cups of jasmine rice. And let's see, salsa. Let's see how much salsa I need. A cup and a half of salsa. Okay, I'll use this for my salsa. I'll go ahead and put this away. Let me put this away. I'll be right back. I have the salsa. All right. Oh, these things are hard to open. I'm going to use a towel to get it open. Should open this before I came on too. I'm not organized very much today. Not too much. Oh, well, I gotta use my jar opener. I forgot that. I can use my jar opener. Now I gotta remember where I put it. Well, now I talk about the jar opener, then I got it open. Go figure, huh? Well, there's roughly a cup and a half, I think, in here anyway. You can use the whole jar. Yeah, there it is. Cup and a half. I'll just clean this out a little bit. Okay. Okay. And then, let's see. And salt to taste. I believe I've got everything in here. Black beans, rice, salt to taste. Taco seasoning. Okay. Got to have 3. I got my taco seasoning here, and this house calls for 3 tablespoons. I got to put cilantro in here too. Let's see. I think. And he talks about adding the chopped onion. Well, I don't know when I add in the cilantro, so I'm going to go ahead and put this in here, and I'll put my taco seasoning in now. Because the cilantro probably might go at the very end. I'm just going to put 2 tablespoons of this. I know you guys are waiting for me patiently to get this done. I'm sorry that I'm not very organized today. All right. Now, and then let's see. When did I put the? There's an avocado goes in here too. Well, I could put the avocado at the very top. Let's see, the avocado, I'm going to save the avocado for the topping. This is going to go on the topping, plus I'm going to have shredded lettuce and shredded cheese. So that'll go on the topping. But this is a big, huge avocado. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, I've got to put my water in there. Yep, you're right. I can't forget that. Right. Without the water, it won't make steam, and it will be a mess if I don't put the water in here. All right. Glad you reminded me of that. It was sitting right in front of me. If it had been sitting away from me, I probably would have forgot it. Make sure I got my seal in here. Because the other day I went to make something and didn't have the seal in. That's easy enough to do. Put the seal. There we go. Now I'm going to put it on custom. time and down to 5 minutes. Because I shouldn't have to do any more than 5 minutes for the jasmine rice. I saw one recipe said 4 minutes, but I'm just going to put it on 5. And this will go on top too, the cilantro. I chopped that up. So, hi Missy, good to see you. I just got it in the, just got it started. And if you like burritos, this is something, those that do not have a Instant Pot or don't have a quick cooker, you can do this on the stove as well. No, I didn't, actually. Salt to taste. John, please. You do not talk about bugs in my Periscope. I have warned you for the last time. Do not talk about bugs in here. I do not appreciate it. If it hurts your feelings, I can't help it. You do not talk about bugs in my Periscope. You've got a bug fetish, and I'm not making bugs. So do not talk about bugs. You saw what the title was. So be nice. No bugs. You be nice now, John. Now get out of this thing of bugs. You do that a lot on Alexis's scope too, and it's got to stop. That's disrespectful. It's not appropriate. Not in the food scope. You're talking about bugs. It makes me want to be sick. Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you. He's a good guy and all, but he gets into this fetish of bugs. I don't understand why. He gets in the fetish about bugs. He got on me the other day because something I said last Monday that he said he was hurt by what I said. It must have been about the bug thing too, because he had accused Alexis of saying that I was eating bugs, and she jumped on him, and he got mad. I think he got upset because she had messaged him about it, because she had seen the replay, and he's blaming it all on me. Well, you can't do that. Yes, he does. He does need to grow up. He most definitely does. Like I said, he's a good guy and all, but he just loves to say things that are not appropriate in here. Talking about bugs is not appropriate in a cooking scope. I just don't understand what is wrong with him, but it is what it is. Now, I didn't put any salt in here. It said salt to taste. I could always put salt in afterwards. No, it's not. It's not nice. Nobody wants to hear about bugs. I'm making a burrito bowl. Why would I put bugs in it? I mean, he's got this thing about, I don't know, he must like insects or something, or maybe he eats them. I don't know. But I know Alexa, she had made some veggie bugs the other day, veggie and fruit bugs, but that was for her Periscope. But they were cute. They were not actual bugs. They looked like bugs. Yes, you can. I've got there. The recipe is, I will post that on there too. I don't either. Yes, this can be done. This can be done on the stove. For those that do not have an Instant Pot or that do not have a quick cooker, when I post this up on my vegan Facebook page, I will tell you about the stove method as well. It's going to take a little bit longer, as you understand, than it would be if you didn't had an Instant Pot, because this is going to make fast work of it. But I understand not everybody can afford those, or not everybody has them. So yes, you can do it on the stove. It's a burrito bowl, so it should taste really good. You can see all the stuff that's in it. And I'm going to take my avocado, my cilantro, and that, and put that on top. I'm going to have some slices of shreddable cheese, and I'm going to have shreddable lettuce to put on it too. I know it does, and I haven't had my lunch yet, so this is going to be my lunch for today. I tried to come on a little sooner, but by the time I started my prep work, I realized I had a lot of prep to do and didn't get it done. Yes, there's black beans in here, a can of black beans. That's fine. A lot of people, that's all they have is the basic pots and pans. So this is a Pampered Chef quick cooker. I got this in January because I was a host in January of a party, and I got this 60% off. So I only paid $112 for it. To me, that was a bargain. So I use it a lot. This is my favorite appliance. It's an awesome machine. I recommend it if you can afford it. And I know Lynn's not in here. If she'd come in here, I want to congratulate her again for winning the mystery show yesterday. She gets $630 of free prizes she gets. Can you imagine? She's going to have a lot of fun going through the catalog and picking out the prizes. Yes, it is. It is. The other thing is the wording is a little bit different. You have Sauté for the Instant Pot, and you have sear for the quick cooker. You have manual for the Instant Pot, and you have custom for the quick cooker. Yes, Lynn Zapolin. I think that's how you pronounce it. Her real name is Lynn. I congratulated her on Facebook, but she did win. The reason I found out about it, I meant to go into Alexis's Facebook, and I got sidetracked and didn't get in there. Lo and behold, I get a message, and it's from Merlene, and she says, "Rats, we didn't win." Well, then I knew what she was talking about, and I asked her who did. She says Lynn did. So I was so good to hear that she won, because I'm sure she needs all the stuff that she doesn't have anything. So that gives her a good chance to get the quick cooker maybe, or the rock crock, or she can really clean house with 630. I mean, I had 430 from my party in January, and I was able to get this and a lot of other things. I mean, I had a lot of fun picking stuff out of the catalog to get what I needed. I even got some free stuff too. You get free stuff as well, which is awesome. I did order for the mystery show, but I didn't think I was going to win anyway. It was just it's the luck of the draw, but I had fun trying. But I'm going to get the popsicle maker, the quick sickle maker. No, I'm not. The one that she is a PC consultant. She's not in here right now. Her name is Alexis Can Do. She's probably driving home from work. She should be coming in here anytime though. She is the rep. Her profile, she has a profile or page on her in Facebook for Pampered Chef, and you can go in there and check it out. There's a lot of Pampered Chef pages on Facebook. Ones that just post recipe. Now this recipe here, I'm going to take and post it into the Quick Cooker Facebook page. There is a Facebook page for Quick Cooker recipes only, and that's where I post my recipes. I did for the chocolate steel cut oats, and she accepted it. So nobody had ever done that before. You have you can contact her. Now if she comes in here, I will bring it up again. You can contact her, and she can get you started. We have, I don't know if we have any parties going on now, but Erlene's got one coming up in August. I've hosted twice this year already, January and March, and people have asked me if I'm going to host another one. Probably sometime in the fall after the new products come out again, because June and September is when the new products come out, the spring and the fall. So when they come out in September, then I'll probably host one after that. So people have been asking me, and I'm not really sure, I wanted to take a break for a while, because it is fun to host parties, but it's a lot of work too, because you don't know how many people are going to buy from you, I basically do it through my Facebook page, so they know who I am. They've joined my Facebook page, my vegan Facebook page, so then they just buy from me that way. You just go into my vegan Facebook page, Karen's Vegan Heaven, and you can see where recipes are posted. Erlene posts recipes, I post recipes, although I think she's going to slow down a little bit, she said, because it's getting quite expensive. So I'll be posting a lot of recipes in there. Vanita posts in there, his child, she posts recipes in there as well. So just feel free to make some of the recipes that you see. They're all real good recipes. We only accept vegan recipes. Nothing else in there. Rice, jasmine rice. I've got a bag of jasmine rice, and it took 2 cups, and I almost used it up. I was going to get some today at Walmart, but I left the store without it because the gal was going to get me a new bag because the other one had busted out, and I left the store and I didn't pay for it and I didn't get it, so I had just enough for today, so that was a good thing. So when I go back to there again, I'll get some more jasmine rice. So that's what I use to replace the meat, is jasmine rice. You can use that. Quinoa is another one for meat replacement. Lentils, use lentils too, but this happened to call for rice. It calls for white rice, but I don't use white rice. I'd rather use brown rice, because white rice just isn't as good for you. Doesn't have as much flavor as your brown rice has. So that's why I use the brown rice. It's long grain brown rice. It's awesome. It really is. I've used basmati as well, which is also good rice. But like I said, I had to go into where the reviews are of this page that I was looking at, I got this recipe from to see what, because she had posted a link to the to how you cook the rice and what the times are, so I had to go check that out. Well over 2 years. I don't exactly remember when I started. I have no idea. It was 2 years ago. It was 2017 sometime. It might have been in the summer. I don't know. I just cannot recall. Somebody else might remember, but I don't remember. But I went off cold turkey. Went off of everything. Meat, cheese, milk. I just went off of everything all at once. So, you know, that's what I wanted to do, and I did it. But it's better, it's the best thing for me anyway. But I am not going to convince anybody else that you need to become vegan, because that's not my style. I don't tell anybody when you come in here, oh, you got to be vegan to be in this Periscope. No, I don't believe that. If you don't want to be vegan, there's a lot of stuff I make that you can eat it whether you're vegan or not. You can just change it to the regular recipe, because a lot of the recipes I make in here, I veganize them. This already happened to be vegan. Like I said, the only thing I didn't put in here was jalapeños. I don't care for jalapeños. They're too hot, and I don't care for them. So therefore, I left them out, because I don't do spicy. Now, some people would probably love jalapeños. Oh, you were a strict vegetarian for 20 years? Yeah, awesome. That's cool. I was vegetarian for the longest time, too, but I still ate some meat. Now, vegetarians really aren't supposed to eat meat, but I ate some, and that's not a true vegetarian. But I did eat pork, but I did eat some beef. I ate chicken, and I ate some fish. But now I don't eat any of it. I've done away with every bit of it. Banana peppers? I've heard of those, though. But you eat chicken and nothing else. Well, I stopped eating chicken, too. And I'll tell you why I stopped eating the animals. I stopped eating animal because I don't feel I need animal to survive. And the thing of it is, those poor animals, what they go through to be slaughtered for us, to put them on their dinner table. I just don't believe in that. You know, I just don't like it. You know, they go through a lot. So, but I'm not going to tell anybody they can't eat meat if they don't want to. You know, if they want to. I'm not going to tell anybody that, because that's totally up to you. I just feel that it's better for me if I don't. I feel better. I sleep better. I'm looking a lot better. I've lost a lot of weight. So I feel much better doing what I'm doing than if I continue to eat the meat. I feel it's beneficial to me. But like I said, I won't tell anybody to become vegan or vegetarian, because that's not me. That's totally between you and your body, between you and God. If He tells you to do it, I'm sure you'd want to do it. You know, I was convinced more than that. I actually had a couple of people come on Periscope that were vegans, and they kind of got me started. Philip the Overcomer, which doesn't come on here anymore, very little. He does, and Stacy Klein. Those two, she's from Our Plant-Based Bunch. They're kind of the ones that influenced me to become vegan. So that's why I'm doing it. Right, exactly. Circumstances, yes. Yes, I understand. I can understand that one. Yep. When your life changes, you know, you've got to do things a little bit differently. Hi, Nola girl, good to see you. You got to do things differently, you know. I just felt that it was best for me, because I had gotten to the point where I lost too much weight, and I needed to lose weight. So in order to do that, I had to do something in order to lose weight. So I decided to come off of meat and cheese and eggs, all dairy, you know, so I don't touch any of it. I eat vegan cheese, or I'll have a meat substitute. It's just better for me. And maybe in time, a lot of people that come in here will automatically become vegan. Some of my recipes have brought other people into becoming vegan, and I didn't expect that, you know. But I was so glad that they did. It's just up to each individual if they want to become vegan or not. You know, I'm not going to force anybody to do what I'm doing, because it's not for everybody. Not everybody's going to like to do it. My daughter isn't vegan. So you just have to do what's best for you. She still eats meat, and she does because her husband eats meat. He doesn't want to go vegan. He doesn't eat many vegetables either. So he only likes peas. So it limits her on what she can fix, because she can't fix things with carrots in it, celery, lettuce, tomatoes. He won't eat any of it. So she says she'd like to make this, but he probably wouldn't eat it. You know, I said, well, it's got rice in it. It doesn't have your carrots. It doesn't have your celery. It's got rice. If he likes rice, this would be fine. You know, it's got salsa. You know, if he likes salsa, he probably would eat that. But it's kind of hard when you're married to somebody that eats differently than you do. And then she's finding it very difficult. That and the kids. The kids are kind of eating differently, too. They're not eating the way they should either. You know, and, oh, there, it just came to pressure. You heard it hissing a little bit. Now it just came to pressure. So it'll start counting down in a few minutes. It takes 5 minutes. Even though the time hasn't set to 5 minutes yet, it's going to still start cooking anyway. Right. Yes, they do. They certainly do. Wow, that sounds awesome. Tomato cucumber salad. Awesome. Well, I had a salad yesterday for lunch. The day before yesterday, I had a salad. So I didn't have salad today for lunch. So this is my lunch. So I'm going to have the burrito for lunch. So I love coming in here and making different recipes. I had seen this recipe before, but I never printed it out because it had jalapeños in it. Of course, my daughter says, well, Mom, you don't have to put the jalapeños in it. Put everything in it but the jalapeños. So I went to Walmart to get the salsa. I didn't have any of that. And I wanted to get some shredded lettuce so I could put that on top. Of course, I'll pour it into the bowl and I'll put everything on top. I'll put my avocado on top. I'll put a little bit of cilantro. It'll be a good meal. It really will. I hope that you people can try this because it's going to be a very, very good meal. Let me go get a chair to sit down in because I have to do sometimes what Linda does. So you'll still be able to see me. It's just if I sit down, I do a lot better because I can't stand up very long. So. All right. You'll still be able to see me. I'll just be a little lower. You'll still see me, though. There, you can still see me. Yeah, I know a lot of people probably don't understand, but, you know, you got to do what you got to do. I never use green chilies. I have never used chilies at all. I'd be afraid. You know, I really would be afraid. So that's why I don't use them, because I would be afraid. Because I don't know. I don't care for anything for heat. You know, I'm not for spicy. Linda's not in here right now, Sugar Drop, but she loves jalapenos. And I guess where the heat comes in is the seeds. You take the seeds out, it isn't quite as hot. But she loves jalapenos, and I'm not going to tell her she can't have them. But boy, I sure don't want them. Okay, I wanted to make sure that I had to do the manual release of the pressure. I was looking at that. So, but don't be afraid to experiment and try different things because you never know how they're going to turn out unless you try them. I try a lot of recipes that sometimes they don't work out, and Orleans had that too, where the recipes just don't work out. You think they're okay, and then all of a sudden they're a big flop. I've wasted a lot of food that way. Well, hopefully I won't have to worry about this, and this one does sound good. Not that I'm a favorite of black beans, but in burritos like this with rice, there, it just come down to 5, so I got 5 minutes to let it go. Oh, the hotter the better for you? Oh my goodness, no way. I cannot, no. I have to have everything mild. When I bought my salsa, it's mild. I don't buy the hot, spicy salsa. It has to be a mild salsa. I just can't do that. I'm sorry. But I'm not going to say that you're wrong for doing that. It's just that, oh my goodness, my system would not take to it. A lot of people you're not the only one. There's a lot of people that love to have real hot stuff. Jalapeno, well, see there, I'm just not into jalapenos. Like I said, you're not the only one. There's a lot of people that love hot stuff. I mean, if you can eat hot stuff and it doesn't bother you, go right ahead. this over just a little bit so I don't cut my head off there. There. If you can eat them, go right ahead, but I just can't eat them because it's just, I just don't care for them at all. No, I don't know. It's just, I never have liked anything real spicy. I don't like heat. I don't do well with it because it can give you heartburn. I'm surprised you don't get heartburn from eating hot stuff. You know, but that's you. I'm not going to tell you that you can't do it. You know, I just don't want to be told that I have to do it. No, I certainly don't. I don't care for hot and spicy. I would rather not have the hot and spicy. It's simple. I do much better with mild, because anything hot and spicy, I can't eat it. I have to end up throwing it out. If it's too spicy, I just don't like it, and I just toss it out. And I don't want to do that. I hate throwing out food, because you know something? It can get real expensive, especially if you start buying a lot of organic, you know, foods. I try to buy non-GMO for one thing. Oh, you use jalapeños in cornbread? I've never heard of that. Well, a lot of people love jalapeños. I've seen them at Walmart, but I won't even touch them. Oh, you only get heartburn from oranges and orange juice? I have never heard of that. Wow. I have never heard of getting heartburn from oranges and orange juice. I don't. I love oranges and I love orange juice. Oh my goodness. Oh. You know, that's funny. But your system is different then, you know. It's different. Everybody's system is different. Our taste buds are different. I love oranges. Now, they are a little alkaline, you know, or acidic, I should say. They're acidic. We try to keep our bodies alkaline. Your bodies do a lot better alkaline than they do acidic. I used to have, when I was married to my ex-husband, we used to have a tester where we could test our alkaline and acidic levels, see if we were right on the border of being alkaline or if we were acidic. We pretty much would know, and then we'd cut out what was acidic, because you know your oranges are very acidic. You know, I kind of eat them sparingly. I don't eat a lot of them. I eat a little bit here and a little bit there, but I prefer to get my body alkaline. But I've never heard of oranges and orange juice causing a person to get heartburn. I guess it's possible. You said it happened to you, so I guess it's possible. I'm not going to say it doesn't. It can't happen, but my goodness, I've never heard of that. Ever. Oh my. Wow. You know, that's really something. But, you know, everybody's different, you know. Our bodies are different. You know, we're all made of the same components, but we don't all like the same things. We don't agree. Our bodies don't agree with the same things. My body won't agree with hot and spicy, where somebody else's body will. My taste buds, you know, they're quite a bit different than what they used to be. Stuff that I used to eat, I can't eat anymore. You know, they might. You know, I know. I've never really checked. It's possible. It's quite possible. Yeah, I think it is somewhat. A lot of people can't eat organic or won't eat organic because it is expensive. I will agree. It is very expensive. It can't be cost prohibitive. If you can't afford it, don't buy it. But I try to buy it when I can. But I don't buy it all the time because it is cost prohibitive. I do try to buy non-GMO foods though. Something that's non-GMO, which my rice is non-GMO. If it's not organic, I don't worry about that. I try to get it organic because you don't want all those chemicals in there. But I did rinse the rice. Okay, now this is done. I'm going to go ahead and stand up and cancel this. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and take this and turn this off now, or unplug this. I'm going to go ahead and let this out. Now I'll turn this around so it doesn't get on my counter. All right. All right. Thank you, Natasha, for coming in. You have a great afternoon. Thank you for coming in and sharing out. I appreciate it very, very much. You have a great evening, Natasha. So I'm surprised that Alexis hasn't come in here yet. She might eventually, but as you can see, the steam is going out of this, and when it's run completely out, then I can let you see what it looks like. And I'll put it in that bowl here. Dish some up in the bowl. And then I'm going to go ahead and take a picture of it then, or show you what it looks like. I got an avocado thing here. It actually takes the pit out. It's a 3-in-1. It actually took the pit right out for me. I'm going to throw this away. It's still going out. Okay, and this is supposed to slice it. And this slices it. See, look at this. This slices it. I just got to be careful. Don't get my fingers in it. See how this slices it? I'll make these I don't have to make them real big. I'll just make them a little, so I can put it around. Oh, there, it just went down. And I'll go ahead and slice this one, but let that sit a little bit, and I'll slice this. I can slice it any way I want. Just go around here. Make them smaller slices. Isn't this awesome how this is an avocado thing I bought at Walmart today. I thought, well, this is awesome. It's a 3-in-1, and it actually works. Rinse this off. Rinse that part off. Rinse the knife part off. And then I put the guard back on, and the guard happens to be the scoop. So it's awesome, isn't it? There you go. See, now it's a scoop. Now I can scoop it out just like this. Isn't that awesome? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and set this back now. And I'll get my bowl over here. Let me get a... now, I'll use that big spoon I have here. Wow. This is going to look nice. Now you can see me, you'll see it in my bowl, and I'm going to add the avocado and that stuff to the top. Wow. Oh, well, let me put this down so you can see the bowl. There. Now you can see the bowl. I'm sorry I didn't put that down quicker. Yeah, doesn't that look good? Look at that. Okay, now I'm going to take and do my avocado, get it out, and I'll just put this up on top. See, I scoop it right out of here. It's already in slices, and I'll put this on top. This is an awesome little avocado thing. I think this is awesome. Like I said, I picked this up at Walmart. It was on the end of the aisle, one of the aisles, and I happened to see it, and I thought, hey, now this is kind of cute, because I'm always trying to find something to get the pit out, and I never have been able to do that. So this is going to be awesome. It's going to be really good. And I'll get my vegan cheese out and put that on top. Oh, yeah. Tortilla chips will be good on it, too. Let me throw this away. I never thought about those tortilla chips. You're right. Let me get my slippers here now. Put this back. All right. Put my slippers back on. I'm going to put this on top. My cilantro. It was about 2 to 3 tablespoons of cilantro. Yeah, I can put tortilla chips on top. I probably could have put them on the bottom too, but you can dip the, I should have put them on the bottom first. But look at that. Well, okay, let me get my, cut myself because that's a sharp knife. Now I'm going to get my vegan cheese. Get it out of the refrigerator. I'm going to cut this. I'll have to cut this end up. I didn't want to tear from it. Oh no, there it goes. Just when I want to get a scissors, then it wants to tear. Okay. Hi. Hi, Alexis. I made a burrito bowl, and I'm just putting my avocado and my shredded lettuce and shredded cheese on top. Voila! Yeah, I think it's going to taste good, Alexis. And it was made in the quick cooker. Here's what it looks like in the quick cooker before I put everything on it. Oh, yeah. See, there's what. Doesn't that look good? I'll tell you what it's got in it. It's got. It calls for white rice, and I didn't have white rice. I prefer brown rice, so I use jasmine rice, which only takes a few minutes to cook. Hi, good to see you. Here is my burrito bowl. What do you think of this? My burrito bowl. It's got rice. Of course, I put water in it. I forgot the salt, but oh yeah, you're right. It's got cilantro chopped up in it. It's got, of course, olive oil is what I put in the bottom. It's sauteed on the. It's got onion in it, garlic. And I left the jalapeños out, but those that make this, if you want to put jalapeños in it, you can go right ahead and put jalapeños in it. I don't particularly like anything real hot and spicy, so I didn't put them in there. But I will include it in the recipe and tell you that I omitted it. If you want to put it in your recipe, go right ahead. Because you make the recipe your own anyway. You tweak it. Yeah, less salt the better. Yeah, it would be. Vegan sour cream, and I do have some, but except it's in the freezer. So I forgot and I didn't get it out. It's in the freezer. Because I wanted to freeze it up so it wouldn't spoil on me. And then I put it has 2 cups of diced bell peppers. I've got a red and a yellow. And I made 2 cups with, one with the red didn't quite come up a cup because I didn't have enough. So I had a big yellow one and an orange one, actually. It was red and orange. So I didn't have enough of the red to make a whole cup, so I just added the orange to it because you had to have 2 cups. But that made it kind of colorful. And it's got corn in it, a cup of corn. It's got black beans. It's got salsa. It's got your taco seasoning. It's got, of course, your avocado. And it calls for a few olives, but that's look at that. Look at the bowl of flavors. Whoa. Doesn't that look awesome? I can stir it around a little bit, too. But, look at that. That's awesome, isn't it? Look at the flavors. Wow. Isn't this awesome? Yeah, it does, but this is mild. You can't taste the jalapenos, though. Yeah, I know it does, Crystal. That's why I get the mild, because I can't taste the jalapenos. I don't like jalapeno. The hot and spicy would really be hot and spicy. Yeah, I know it does have jalapenos in it. So I figured, why need a jalapeno in here when you already got it in your salsa? I might put some tortilla chips on top. But look at the color. Wow. Look at that color. I should have put some tortilla chips on the bottom, but this is a burrito bowl. Awesome, huh? Now I've got my fork here, and I'm going to try it while I'm standing here. I'll tell you what it tastes like. Awesome. You're welcome. You're welcome. It is. I will. And thank you for coming in. You have a great day. Thank you. It's awesome. Oh, I will. I'm going to enjoy this big time. It is awesome. Look at that. That's a nice lunch. It really is. It does. It tastes awesome. It looks, it tastes as good as it looks. It's awesome. Next time I make this, I'm going to put, when I make it off camera, I'm going to put tortillas on the bottom. Because you actually put it, but you can use burritos or tortillas or whatever, but this is awesome. Yes, it is healthy and delicious. But there's so much you can do with the quick cooker. And when I saw this recipe, I thought, I'm going to make it because it looks so good. I mean, look at the colors. It's got a lot of colors in it. Everything is so great. I'm loving it. I mean, it's just awesome. You know, and it's not hot and spicy. I don't like things hot and spicy. So, and you know, avocado, good avocado. It was a huge avocado. I sliced it up and put it in here. You got your corn, you got your black beans, you got your salsa, you got onion, you got garlic. So you've got everything in here good, and I'm sure once I post this up on the vegan Facebook page, people are going to want to try this for themselves. I'm not going to delve into it too much because I don't want to ruin the picture if I eat it too much. You're craving one. Hi, good to see you. I'm doing just fine. Here's my burrito bowl. It's just made in a bowl. Just simple. It's just made in the quick cooker. 5 minutes. What I did, since I wasn't using white rice, since I wasn't using white rice, I looked at the reviews and somebody asked her, can you use brown rice? And she said, yes, you can. And then she had a link that she had posted to show exactly how much it would take, whichever brown rice you use, how much it would take to cook it. Well, the jasmine rice, she said 6 minutes, but this recipe called for 5, and I thought, well, I'm just going to leave it on 5 because I saw one on Google that said 4. So I figured in between, 4, 5, or 6. I had this on 5 minutes, and the rice is good and done. Now, if it's the regular brown rice, it's going to take at least 15 because brown rice seems to take a little longer to cook than jasmine rice. So, oh yeah, you did. You missed it. But look at it. Doesn't it look good though? Wow, look at that. Look at the colors in there. Oh, it's awesome. You'll have to go back and try. You'll have to go back and see how I made it. It was made in the quick cooker. It's got good flavors to it. I'm not going to bite into it too much because I'm saving it for the picture for the Facebook page. It is. Oh, yeah. I love the smell and the taste, we see with our eyes, we smell with our nose, and I think I see more with my eyes first than I smell with my nose. However, if I don't see how it looks right away and I smell with my nose and it doesn't smell good, then I know it's not going to be good either, But it's got to smell good and it's got to taste good. If it doesn't smell good, it's probably not going to taste good either. I've had a few of those recipes like that I thought they were going to be okay and they weren't. They didn't taste very good, I wondered if I did something wrong in the recipe, but no, not really. It just didn't turn out as good as it should have. And I know that Alexis has probably made a few mistakes. Some of her recipes haven't always been the best in the world. They haven't come out the way they should either. But this one came out awesome. I mean, this recipe is, wow. I'm going to post this up on my vegan Facebook page, plus the Facebook page of the Quick Cooker Recipes Only, because I'm a member of that one. I posted my chocolate steel cut oats there because nobody had posted that and she accepted it. So I'm sure she'll accept this one because I don't think anybody's done anything like this. I mean, I've never seen it anyway, but it's awesome. It's simple to do. You want a burrito? Just put it in a bowl. Oh, nice to meet you too, Leslie, and thank you for being a follower and coming in here. I sure do appreciate it. I am a vegan. I cook vegan recipes every day. I've only got a few vegans in here. Most of the people that come in here are not vegan, but they love to see what I make. This here is vegan pretty much. Only thing is I didn't put jalapeños in it because I don't care for them, but I don't think you really need to worry about that anyway. So if people make this and they want to put jalapeños in it, be my guest to go ahead and put the jalapeños in. Some people like it real hot. I don't particularly care for it hot, but I like the colors. I added some shredded lettuce and shredded cheese, and I think it looks really good. Oh, yeah, I bet you do. Well, I post this up on my vegan Facebook page too. Well, that's totally up to them. I'm not going to tell them that they have to cook. If they feel like they don't want to cook, that's totally up to them. I cook because I love doing it. I love coming in here every day and showing you what I can do. And the reason I do it is because I don't like buying processed foods if I can help it. I try to make my own if at all possible, because at least I know what's in it when I make it myself. Because everything you buy in the store has a lot of ingredients in it, chemicals. And if you're not aware of what those chemicals are, they can be very harmful to you. And you have to take the ingredients of each thing that you want to purchase and look at it and see what kind of chemicals it has in it. Because if the chemicals are going to be harmful to you, and you don't know what they are, and you can't pronounce them, don't put them in your body. You know, I've seen a lot of people that will grab things off the shelf and they just put them in their cart without even looking at the ingredients. And I'm thinking, do you really know what's in there? You probably don't. Oh, that's true. Yeah, raw. There are now. I do fix some raw things, but I do eat raw carrots. I do eat raw celery, but most of the stuff. Now, this is the quick cooker from Pampered Chef. I put this in here today because it only took 5 minutes. It's very, very easy to do. It doesn't take very long, and this is my favorite appliance. I love making things in here. If you're not following Alexis, follow her. She's in here right now, or she was. She did a Periscope this morning where she made her vegetable stock, and then she made vegetable soup in the quick cooker. I happened to be in there when she was making the soup. She was still on when I woke up this morning. Normally I'm not up at the time she's on, but by 4:40 this morning my time, the dogs had to be let out to go to the bathroom. Well, I checked to see if what she was going to, because I like to start watching her Periscope, and I realized she was still on, so I went in there, and she couldn't believe I was in there. She says, "Hey, Karen, what you doing in here? You better go back to bed." Well, by that time I was so wide awake it wouldn't have mattered anyway, so I says, "No, I'm not going to fall back to sleep." So I just got dressed and did what I had to do, got my day started, went out and read my Bible, then I went and walked the dogs. Then I started looking for recipes, and when I found this, I says, this is what I'm making today. This is an awesome recipe. I mean, the colors, look at that. The colors just pop out. You got reds, you got greens, you got yellows. It's an awesome recipe. It's one that I think that everybody can make. You know, you keep black beans in your cupboard or whatever, and those were organic. You know, you have salsa. I had to buy the salsa. I didn't have any. So I used it all up. But that's okay. If I buy it and use it up, then I don't have to worry about it. If I make this again, I'll have to buy the salsa again. But I just had to buy a few. Then I wanted the shredded lettuce because I didn't have any. I already had the vegan cheese. So, but this has got awesome things in it. It tastes so good. It really does. I'm just going to take another bite and let you know it does taste really good. I'm not going to eat too much because I want to post it on my vegan Facebook page. I don't want to cut into it too much. Welcome. Thank you for coming in. This is so good. Very tasty. Very tasty. Pleasant to the eye. Stuff like this is very simple to make. It has quite a few ingredients, about 16 ingredients. It takes a little time to prep it all up, because I had to cut up my onions. I had to get the cilantro chopped a little bit. And I had to do my garlic. I would have been in here a little sooner, but I finally did get everything done that I needed to do, and finally got in here. I'll be getting off in a little bit so I can make this or eat this before it gets too cold. Oh, I know it is a nice color, isn't it? I'll have to eat this in a little bit before it gets cold, but I have a lot left, and I'll just put this. Here's what it looks like in the quick cooker. I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator in a container, and I can eat it in different meals. So this is an awesome thing to fix. It really is. It's very, very pleasant tasting, very colorful. I like the fact it's got color in it. I'm adding the vegan lettuce and the vegan cheese. I'll probably put some tortilla chips on there. I got to find some tortilla chips. I don't know where I've got any right now. Add those on top later. I think it'll be awesome. Let me see if I can find some. I might have some over here. Let's see. Let's see if I can find some. I think I know where I've got some. I'll go over here to get some. Here we go. I have to cut these down a little bit. That's so big. They're big. That does make it look a little, look at that. I'm going to put them on the bottom the next time I make this, though. I should have put them on the bottom in the first place, but I didn't think about it, and I just put it in the bowl the way the recipe called for. But it does look good. I mean, look at your awesome colors. And this bowl is nice and hot, and I want to keep it that way. But I've got a lot to eat, and I'm sure Erlene is going to want to try this. Other people are going to want to try it. Because what I do is I take whatever I dish up, I show that on Facebook, plus the quick cooker pot. I put both of those on Facebook so that people can see that I did make it in the quick cooker. Because anybody can say, well, I made it in the quick cooker, but if they don't show the pot, they're never going to know. So, I'm going to get off of here in a little bit so I can eat this. But I'm going to show this again. Doesn't this look good? Doesn't this look awesome? Wow. Well, look at the colors. Wow. It's to die for. It really is. If you want a burrito and you want to put it in a bowl, and don't have to put it on a tortilla, a flour tortilla or that, just put it in a bowl. I bought this bowl today so I could use it. I thought this is awesome. It's really awesome. Anyway, I think I'm going to close this Periscope up so I can go ahead and sit down and eat this because I don't want it getting cold on me. So I'll probably do maybe a sweet one tomorrow. So be looking for that. So in the meantime, I hope your day goes blessed. Yeah, I do have sour cream, but it's in my freezer. I froze it up, so I forgot to get it out. So I don't have any sour cream to put on here right now, and I can't put it on there frozen because I won't be able to get out of the container. I like to freeze stuff that I buy. If I'm not going to use it right away, put it in the freezer so it will spoil on me. So I forgot to get it out, so I can't put that on here. Yeah, it would. You know, sour cream would look good on it, but I think it's good just the way it is. But anyway, I hope you all have a blessed day, what's left of it. Take care, and until we meet again, God bless you, and bye-bye.